2014, the NLRB finally issued a decision in a case that had been pending at the board for over 10 years called CNN America. Now, the board found CNN to be a joint employer of employees provided by a contractor, TVS. And despite the fact that the board had certified TVS as, quote, the employer, unquote, some 20 years earlier, as the board now found that CNN was a, quote, joint employer, unquote, CNN then owed back pay to hundreds of highly compensated employees. If the NLRB's own certification of employer status can be overturned and significant liability imposed, how can any employer in America feel confident that this liability isn't looming over them as well? And how, just added another question to it, how many employers have the resources to engage in 10 years of legal litigation before the NLRB?
Senator, let me take your second question first, which is how many employers can afford this? I don't know, but I don't think it's many. Certainly not the small businesses that are the engine of growth in this economy and have been for decades now. Those companies cannot afford the hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's not cheap to try and litigate a case with the NLRB, because the NLRB is the federal government and they do the work. The unions don't have to spend the money on this. It is done by federal taxpayer dollars. I also want to correct a comment